Marcus Bennett stood outside his luxury apartment building with his phone in hand. He was scrolling through emails, his mind preoccupied with the endless tasks that came with being a new property owner. Marcus had worked hard to get here. Growing up in a working-class neighborhood, he had faced countless obstacles, from systemic racism to financial struggles. But his brilliance in technology and relentless drive had propelled him to success. At 35, he was the CEO of a multi-million-dollar tech company and the proud owner of several properties, including the Horizon, his latest investment. As Marcus tapped on his phone, a police cruiser slowed down across the street. Officer Ryan Cooper, a veteran cop with over 15 years on the force, was on patrol. Ryan was a no-nonsense officer known for his strict adherence to the rules. He prided himself on keeping his beat safe, but his idea of safety was often clouded by unconscious biases. Ryan's eyes locked on Marcus. A black man in a tailored suit standing outside a luxury building seemed out of place to him. His instincts told him something wasn't right. He pulled his cruiser to the curb and stepped out. "Excuse me, sir," Ryan called out, his tone firm but polite. Marcus looked up, slightly startled. "Yes, officer, can I help you?" Ryan approached, his hand resting on his belt. "What are you doing here?" Marcus frowned, confused. "I'm standing outside my building." Ryan's brow furrowed. "Your building? Do you have proof of that?" Marcus sighed, already sensing where this was headed. "Why would I need to prove I'm standing outside my property?" "This is a high-crime area," Ryan said, his tone hardening. "I need to make sure you're not trespassing." Marcus's frustration grew. "I'm not trespassing. I'm the owner of this building. Check the records if you don't believe me." Ryan's patience was wearing thin. "I'm not asking again. Show me some ID, or I'll have to take you in for loitering and trespassing." Marcus's voice rose. "This is ridiculous. You wouldn't be asking me this if I weren't black." That was the tipping point. Ryan grabbed his handcuffs. "Turn around and put your hands behind your back." Marcus froze. "Are you serious right now?" "I said turn around," Ryan barked. Reluctantly, Marcus complied, his heart pounding with anger and humiliation. As the cuffs clicked around his wrists, a small crowd began to gather. Some took out their phones to record the scene. A woman in the crowd recognized Marcus. "That's Marcus Bennett. He owns this place," she shouted. Ryan ignored her. He led Marcus to the cruiser and pushed him into the back seat. The ride to the station was silent, but tension filled the air. Marcus sat in the back seat, staring out the window, his mind racing. This wasn't the first time he had been judged because of his skin color, but it stung just as much every time. Ryan, on the other hand, felt justified. He had seen too many crimes in this neighborhood to take any chances. To him, Marcus's defiance only made him more suspicious. At the station, Marcus was processed like any other suspect. His fingerprints were taken and his mugshot was snapped. The indignity of it all burned in his chest. As he sat in the holding cell, Marcus's anger simmered. He had spent years breaking barriers, proving himself in a world that constantly underestimated him, and yet here he was, treated like a common criminal for simply existing in his own space. Meanwhile, Ryan filled out the arrest report, feeling a sense of accomplishment. But his satisfaction was short-lived. 30 minutes later, the precinct's doors swung open, and Evelyn Carter stormed in. A fierce attorney with a reputation for dismantling injustice, Evelyn was Marcus's lawyer and longtime friend. "Where is Marcus Bennett?" she demanded, her voice echoing through the station. The desk sergeant looked up, startled. "Who's asking?" "I'm his attorney," Evelyn snapped, slamming a stack of papers on the counter. "And you've made a huge mistake." Ryan stepped forward, frowning. "What's going on here?" Evelyn turned to him, her eyes blazing. "You're the arresting officer." "Yes, ma'am," Ryan said. Evelyn pointed to the documents. That man you arrested, he owns the Horizon. Here's the deed, his business license, and proof of purchase. You just arrested the owner of the very property you accused him of trespassing on. Ryan's face turned pale. I didn't know, ***. You didn't care to know, Evelyn cut him off. You saw a black man and assumed he was a criminal. That's the real issue here. The precinct fell silent as the weight of her words sank in. Marcus was released immediately, but the damage had been done. As he walked out of the station, he turned to Ryan. This isn't just about me. This is about the way people like me are treated every day. You need to do better. The incident quickly went viral. Videos of Marcus's arrest circulated online, sparking outrage. Hashtags like #JusticeForMarcus and #racial profiling trended for days. Marcus used the attention to speak out about racial injustice. At a press conference outside the Horizon, he addressed the media ***. This isn't an isolated incident, he said. This is the reality for black men and women across this country. We're judged, harassed, and humiliated because of stereotypes and biases. It has to stop. The public outcry led to an internal investigation into Ryan's conduct. He was placed on administrative leave and required to attend bias training. But Ryan didn't stop there. The incident forced him to confront his own prejudices. He reached out to Marcus, asking for a meeting. When they sat down, Ryan looked Marcus in the eye ***. I'm sorry, he said. I didn't see you for who you are. I let my assumptions guide me. And I was wrong. Marcus nodded. It's not just about you, Officer Cooper. It's about the system that allows this to happen. If you're really sorry, help us change it. Ryan took those words to heart. He became an advocate for police reform, working with Marcus's newly founded nonprofit, the Equity Alliance, to promote racial equity and community engagement. The story of Marcus and Ryan became a symbol of hope and accountability. It showed that change is possible, even in the face of deep-rooted prejudice.